Just now it's live. So this is the hashtag Obligo where we have a conversation about nothing and
hmm
everything at the same time. So,
hmm
Oblio,
Yes, Michael.
what are you drinking?
Well, since you asked, I have my hippie glass all ready, and I really don't like white wine, but this is what I'm drinking because this is what's available where I am.
What is that? What?
Trader Joe's Coastal Chardonnay from the central coast of I don't know where.
that your stomach.
Yes, oh,
Hmm.
from the
I
central coast of Trader Joe's.
potentially Coast of Trader Joe's.
hmm
Alrighty. I've got some random Malbec that I bought a while ago, and glass. This fancy glass.
mm That's
All right.
Seattle. This is Eugene.
Oh, there we go. So it goes in there. All right.
Ooh, the bouquet.
So what are we going to talk about?
Well,
See, exactly. Not having thought of something makes
no.
it harder.
I thought of
Hmm.
things earlier, now I've forgotten them already.
Well, I always thought that I could go find questions on the internet. That would be interesting. But it would also be interesting if other people asked us actual questions that we could answer.
hmm
So we could tweet or um, put on Facebook
Yes.
and ask if there's a question.
Let's do
Because
that.
I bet you can probably get the couple people I will not name to jump. Hmm. Hmm.
If I cut and paste the top toolbar, the address in this, will that bring people to our hangout too?
See, this is why I want to do it because I don't know.
Oh, let's see. I'm on it.
I am also on it, kind of half-assedly. Um, I made a Ravenclaw bracelet at work today, but
You
nobody
did.
knows because I can't use that.
Copyright,
It's trademarked or
copyright.
whatever, so I can't tell anybody that it is. But it has a wizard's hat and it's all blue, and I liked it, and that's why I made it because I needed some inspiration.
hmm I can't see your bracelet right now while I'm doing this, so you'll
Oh,
have to
there's
show
no
me
bracelet.
again.
I'm not showing. I'm just
Oh,
talking about things that happened during my day today.
oh
Because
yes.
I went to the office and nobody was there, and so usually I'll ask somebody in the office what to Instagram that day, and so I'll get a theme, but I didn't get one because nobody was there. Did you figure out the URL?
I think so. Hold on. Let's see. No. When I posted it, it said sign in Google accounts.
Let me see here. So open link in incognito window. See what it does. If you no, it goes to here. I will hang out you the URL. I posted it on my Facebook wall too, but
Okay,
I
let me
didn't
get on
write
your
anything.
Facebook wall. Perfect.
What else
I
did I do
blogged
today?
all over Bria's art car.
You vlogged all over it? Is that
Yes,
going to be your thing for today?
to be part of it.
That's cool. I liked your last couple ones. They're really well mashed together.
Oh, yay! I am gonna fall in love with the whole editing process once I have. Yeah, I'm already in love with it. I can see where I'm gonna totally nerd out on it.
Uh-huh. Well, and I think that it'll be good for you as a segue into DJing because you'll be able to you'll constantly be recording just random stuff and editing it together.
Totally.
So you're practicing that muscle,
Yes.
like what to sample, what not to sample, how to like think about what to put where when. Hmm.
Yes. Yes. Totally. Well, in such the mood, like I even saw from you the simple moods of adding the music where you do.
Hmm. It changes the whole thing.
Oh, I love that.
The whole
And
thing.
I mean, of course I know that, but to experience it in that way is really cool.
Hmm. Wait, depending on what kind of advice you're giving, if you give it a sad, depressing sound, it's super serious. And if it's a silly, like upbeat sound,
Yes.
I caffeinated in the evening, so now I have hyper energy.
Awesome. I have a bit of energy myself. I had some of Bria's decaf, which has some caffeine in it, but I had some sugar, which is helpful. I feel like Mr. Magoo. I can't have my glasses on
Because of the why don't you have your glasses on?
because of the glare.
On the camera?
The glare on my glasses.
On the recording apparatus, or the glare like you can't see the monitor?
No, see, watch. Let me show you. The glare on my glasses. You can't see my eyes very well.
Oh, yeah. It gets fuzzy.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're looking things up, you can wear them. That's permissible.
Oh.
And then you can take them off when you're done. They're not a permanent decision.
Do you recognize me though when I don't have them on?
Do I recognize you when you don't have them on?
Yeah.
Yes.
Because now I'm like, super Oblio.
Super Oblio? Without the
Yes.
glasses?
Like Clark Kent and Superman.
Sorry, you broke up there. What?
Like Clark Kent and Superman.
Oh, like her. Yeah, they don't look at all similar though. You look similar
I do?
with and without glasses. Yeah.
That's good to know because I kind of fooled myself that I didn't look similar and I was trying to be incognito in town. Maybe that explains why people still call me by my name.
Call you. That's because what they call you by your name?
Well, I think I'm being incognito when I put my glasses on in town or take them off. But they call me Oblio no matter what, so I guess you've just explained to me why. Because I kind of look the same.
Similar in glasses and not glasses.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like an added little flavor to the situation, the glasses.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not like giant thick framed hipster glasses or something. Or you could get the Coco Chanel giant bug eye glasses. Those
Mm-hmm.
would change the situation.
Well,
You
I
think
am
it's like
getting new glasses,
You're getting new glasses?
Yes.
Yeah.
I like versatility.
Ugh.
This wine is kind of like water.
The wine is kind of like water?
Mm-hmm.
My wine is spicy and yummy and flavorful. It's Argentinian? Mendoza? I don't know. Blackberry and black currant fruit flavors with a touch of sweet spice. Lingering finish with a ripe velvety tannin. I don't know that I would describe it differently. I would say it's soft and subtle and strong on the back end.
Ooh. That sounds nice. Mine doesn't have nearly anything so exciting. It's from California, and it says, our coastal Chardonnay is unoaked with melon and peach notes and a clean, crisp finish.
Does
It's
it have
kind of true.
yeah, I was like, is it true?
Yeah. It's like crisp water.
Crisp water.
Mm-hmm.
That's Chardonnay. My aunt
Yeah.
loves Chardonnay. That's her go-to. Just everywhere that she goes.
Which aunt?
The chap at aunt.
Mm-hmm.
So, what else could we talk about in a vlog every Monday at 8 o'clock? Besides wine and catching up on. What the fuck is that?
This is my new roommate.
Um,
This is Frances.
Frances?
Yes.
Where did Frances come from?
Frances came from a woman named Heidi who made her. And then Frances came to the redo parlor and now is with me. And Frances has been waiting for me to move into my new house to move in with me.
Oh, is Frances going home with you?
Yes.
What room is Frances going to live in?
It's a good question. I think the living room.
On the couch?
Frances? No.
No.
They're going to have their own special space.
They?
Kind of look. Yes, Frances. So look, do we look alike? Watch. What do you think?
Yeah, I'll say yeah, Frances.
Well, Frances has lived in the redo parlor for the past several months at the front desk, so is really used to being quite social. And I think if I tuck Frances away anywhere private, they will be very sad.
I'm sorry for them. If they
Well,
were
but
sad.
I would not do that to Frances.
Because you're a kind and loving human being.
Most of the time.
Most of the okay. All right, so I need to give you control.
That sounds awesome.
All right, so I added you as the control room controller. Now, do some things with it. I don't know what you could do. Because I want to see if that gets recorded, what you do. Because last time we did it, it was everything that I did was what got recorded. So I switched cameras.
Right.
That would be it. And when there's only two people having a conversation, it's hard to swap cameras out, especially when I'm the one talking or if I'm listening and I'm and I realize that nothing's happening on the camera.
Yes, give me 1 second. I'm cross-posting to Coalescence so that our Coalescence people can talk to us.
Right. Well, and I specifically didn't tell you to pre-invite anybody because I wanted to see what kind of clusterfuck it would be to get it together to do it on time. And it wasn't that bad. It was what I predicted.
All right, so I'm going to take some control now.
Okay.
Let's see.
So right now the camera's on me, but I think if you...
What do you mean the camera's on you? Okay.
If you swap the big picture, what happens? The big, so you can look at yourself?
I don't know. I'm switching between us now. Now it's you. Now it's me. Now it's you. Now it's me. Nothing's happening that's all that exciting.
All right. But the big picture changed.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so now I have, that'll be recorded, and when I look it back, I'll see what actually happened. But nothing changed on my end, so I don't think anything changed at all.
Change it on yours, and let me watch.
So now it's me, and now it's you, and now it's me, and now it's you, and now it's me, and now it's you. See. Present to everyone. What does that mean? Present to everyone. You're presenting to everyone. So I think now maybe it's just me. So if you click on the little drop-down menu that's over the little square that's over a picture, you can choose present to everyone. Select your own photo and present to everyone. Okay. Present yourself to everyone.
Wow.
And I want to see if that changes the icon on my screen.
Wow, the little box above doesn't give me the option to present to everyone. Oh, okay. Present to everyone. It's saying now I am presenting to everyone, so watch.
Okay. Now present me to everybody.
That's you.
And now are you presenting me to everybody?
Yeah.
Because it still shows as an icon on my... It's a little like monitor button with an arrow on it.
Yes. And it says in a green bar across the top, you're presenting to everyone. It gives me the option to stop. And now it went away.
Okay.
Oh, Mike Chapman is presenting to everyone now. Okay. So
now make yourself presenting at everyone.
Okay.
Because I changed it by making it me.
Where did you find the icon to present me to everyone?
So in the little pictures in the corner.
Yes.
Hover over the picture, and there'll be a little arrow.
Screen share?
Nope.
Okay.
There'll be an arrow that says hide from broadcast, present to everyone, profile, eject, and mute.
Hold on.
So you hover over your own picture, and there'll be a little carrot, upside down carrot.
Oh, yes. Now I am.
Oblio was presenting to everyone. So now it should be recording. It should be you on film. And now me on film.
Mm-hmm. We figured it out!
Okay. So now, if you look at the little arrow,
and
it's something that you want to switch it, and see if that becomes a habit. I don't know. Hashtag the learning process.
It's fun to learn with you, though. You don't know much more about this than me, so that's good.
I understand conceptually. Like I know what the end result should look like. Now you're no longer presenting. Did you do that?
Yes, I did.
Did you stop presenting, or did you add me as a presenting?
As a presenting, I stopped presenting.
So, but if you do that, then it just defaults control to my screen, I think, which is already you. So if you want to switch cameras, you have to go to Mike and then like present Mike to everybody.
Oh.
Because if you just hit stop, it's like, don't show me anymore. It's like, I'm naked. Or
now I'm presenting you, I think.
That's what the little thing. And now there's a little icon on my picture.
Yep, I see it.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see.
What shirt are you wearing? What's on it?
Skulls.
Oh.
It's the... Is it? I don't know. It's the shirt I think I'm wearing in my profile picture.
Huh.
I forget now where I got it. Sherry?
Oh, maybe.
I think maybe from that pile of stuff.
Totes.
It's good wine.
I wish mine were better, but mine I can drink like water, so maybe I'll get tipsy faster.
Hannah, I got the wine. I mean, the wine idea is not original, but I specifically got it from Hannah Hart, who does Wine Stream. So it's just hashtag Wine Stream, and so she just drinks wine and like talks to the camera.
I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
Because I haven't had dinner yet, so it's going to be perfect.
You haven't had dinner? I had half a donut.
What kind?
Old-fashioned glazed.
From Top Pot?
From Top Pot. Because I had coffee at 7 o'clock. I was like, I need energy to get up. Because I was lazing.
So energy and not motion tends to stay in not motion.
Right, exactly. Well, and I walked a ton. I walked all over on the other side of the Capitol Hill and back. So my legs and knees are tired.
I only slept for like this many hours last night, so I'm a little bit tired too.
I woke up, I just telling Daryl this. I woke up at 7 o'clock. This is so stupid. Why does anybody watch this? I don't know. Somebody will. Daryl, I was talking to Daryl this morning, and I woke up at 7 o'clock, went pee, laid back down, and it was instantly 10 o'clock. And I was like,
Ooh.
and I didn't feel any. I felt exactly this. I was just, damn it! I should have just got up at 7.
You texted me earlier, I think.
No,
No?
at 7 maybe.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I was surprised.
Oh yeah, I might have. That's what I'm saying. Is like I was probably awake.
Mm-hmm.
I woke up and I looked at what time it was. I had a compulsive need to use my phone.
Mm-hmm. I was editing videos till 3 in the morning.
That's a good thing.
I know. If I like cut everybody out of my life, except maybe you, then I will do that all the time.
Well, I don't know if that's the right way to swing. I mean, I'd be all for it, whatever. But
But I'm serious. You don't even you didn't know me before. I would spend all night doing things like that when I lived by myself.
Mm-hmm. I'm going to present you. Apparently, I've been presenting.
My turn.
I wish there was a way to make it a split screen, because
I think there is. Watch this. Maybe this. Watch. Let me try.
Okay. Because the way that other Hangouts I've seen, they have you can see all the little pictures at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's like one person that's on the big screen, on the big portion. So it looks like it looks like you're a part of the Hangout.
Yeah. I've seen that also.
And so I don't know. And I can't test it. Oh, that's not wrong. Maybe if I open it in an incognito window, I can look at it. Because the hope is that we would do it again next week at 8 o'clock, same time, same place.
Yes.
And then
I'm on it. You're my 8 o'clock Monday date.
Yeah, for as many times as we can make it happen.
Yep. But as you say, practice makes permanent. It also makes habit. And just today, I have to tell you, I'm on the video train.
On the video train? On the vlogging situation?
Yes. One of my vlogs I had to make the other day, I had to throw in some pictures because I didn't really record all that much. Now
I did the exact same thing.
I know. I was pleased to see that.
That worked.
Yes.
Well, nobody knows.
No.
Except for Mist. Mist was like, I
know. But actually, the truth is, that wasn't from a long time ago.
No, I know. It was from when you moved.
Yeah.
Because I was like that. I've seen that photo before.
Mm-hmm, that's true. But, there's no rule that says it has to be from that day.
No, there's no rule. That's the whole point. Like, you put rules on it to start something.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, you can do whatever you want.
Mm-hmm.
So the rule is just 1 minute, once a day for 31 days, 31 videos. That's the rule that I set for the situation. But there's not just... Because the Vlogtober, it's funny to dive into the tags of YouTube and watch other people's vlogging. Because there's a whole crew of people that do Vlogtober, and there's people that do Vlogtober.
I saw that. What is that?
Same thing. It's just a different
word.
People. Like, so it's similar ideas happen, and then there's also Vokta. I don't know. It was the vlog Voka or something. Vlog every day October. Vita for April.
Mm-hmm.
So there's lots of different people that are making these sort of situations and encouraging other people just fucking do something, just talk. And there's some adorable fucking people making videos. And just to watch their whole internal process and see your internal process when that's happening. You could I remember when I couldn't make a fucking sentence, or I remember when I would talk about my bad framing. I remember I remember when I totally anyway would totally
Like,
still
your
mumble.
bad habit?
Exactly. And
That was
I like can't stop doing it. Right now my big thing is, I mean, I have all those words that I noticed, but the newest one is I say so.
So.
Well, I'm like, and I say I like way too much.
Yeah, I do too.
And I watched some movie. Oh, I watched Saved by the Bell, maybe,
Hmm.
and it's just like, oh, that's where that shit's coming from.
Hmm.
It's ingrained childhood trauma from language barriers. I want to be Alicia Silverstone, basically.
Hmm.
And, clueless. But so good morning, internet. So anyway, like I went to the grocery store. That's a good thing.
And I also notice it in my everyday life. All the times I say like, it kind of kills me.
Uh-huh. And you will notice it more and more when you're watching yourself back.
Hmm.
Because
Hmm.
then you have proof. And
Right?
then you can hear it in your everyday conversation.
I do better when I'm recording myself and like being mindful and like not saying it. But, and say it a lot when I'm talking to people and I'm thinking.
So with your vlog, with your channel, which is your branding, in what you're doing, like there could be things like, oh, fucking Jesus H Christ.
Hmm.
I was gonna say that when you go do your presentation talks,
Yes.
you could just film it.
Hmm. I've had them filmed. I gotta get the film of it.
Yeah,
Like somebody's done it with before I was ever thinking about it.
yeah.
Oh God.
But then if you do it yourself, and if we learn how to do then you sync the cameras. You have one person up close, and you have one person like this brute, and then now you have your own fucking TED Talk to put on the internet to
Yes.
educate people about whatever the fuck that you were talking about for 50 minutes.
Yes. Or a full day. I'm about to go present to a whole bunch of adolescents.
A group of adolescents
Yes. 13
in
adolescents.
in um in the town you live.
Yes. In this town that I live in. I'm about to go talk to the youth about gender and sexuality. And the title of the class I'm going to go present at is Who Am I? And they're exploring like different aspects of who they are. So I'm going to come and talk to them about gender and sexuality.
Is it an open circle conversation kind of situation?
Yes, it's a classroom, but it's like a alternative classroom.
All right.
I'm going to pull all the tricks though that I play in the professionals. I'm going to dress in a particular way and then and drop them some hints. And then I'm going to later ask them, okay, what are the assumptions you've made about me, about my gender and my sexuality?
That's good.
Yeah, it works nicely. And then I'm going to
I
come
like to
back.
see what they come up with.
Yeah, oh yeah. Oh, you should see what the professionals come up with.
I can only imagine.
And these are professionals who are working with people as therapists.
Right, they're like the people that are on the front lines, and they are uneducated in certain ways, and it's not really their fault totally.
Right?
It's sad.
It is sad, which is why I do what I do, because there's hope for them and their hearts are in the right place.
Daryl's
And then
texting me. Keep talking.
And then when I go back, because I'm going to go back for like a follow-up visit, I'm going to bring a Max or a Cass with me, and then just hang out, and then ask them what assumptions they made about one of those guys, and see if they assume they're cis, and show them that they still have assumptions.
I like that.
Yeah, it'll be good.
Oh.
And you know what happens with the professionals?
I know many things that happen with professionals, but what is it that you are trying to speak to at the moment?
Well, make a guess what they think I am.
Bull dyke.
Yes. Well, I don't know, but they think I'm a lesbian.
Well, they think that you're a lesbian, and they think that you're probably of the um, opposite of a lipstick.
So I'm butch.
Yeah, like they don't have the language, they don't know, like they don't know what to say, and they don't know how to say it. But that's what they're
I'm the
thinking
boy.
because those are the reference points that they have.
Totally. Totally. So, but here's the great part about that is it's like they raise their hand and like at your replacement,
You're
which is
what?
all lesbian.
Oh, you're a lesbian? Wait, what?
Yeah, yeah, but that's how they say the word.
Oh, I think that you're.
Yes. Mhm. Exactly. So then I get to point out to them, why is that a bad word? Why can't you say the word lesbian? Why can't you? It's not an insult to me.
Yeah, because they have a negative connotation.
Right.
They
I don't
think that
happen to
it's
be a
something not
lesbian,
it's bad to
but
be.
right. And then they get to look at that.
Yeah. People are people.
Right.
That's a positive thing that I can say about people.
Is that they're people. It makes it a little bit easier to accept them in some ways.
When people are people,
Yes.
when you realize that they're people and that it's what I am presenting to everyone. It made a noise at me.
Yes.
Oh, it notify when I do it. It doesn't make a noise. Does it make a noise when I do it
Yes.
to you?
It gives me a
Okay.
little ding ding. Make sure that I'm prepared. That I'm
Yeah,
not
I was
like
like, you
naked.
are on camera now.
Yes. I'm glad you backed up a little bit though, because I can only see part of your face.
I know and I have I'm using my webcam, and my webcam is like basically square format compared to yours.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I should get
Yeah,
an
I see that
external.
in my little window too.
Thailand's waking up.
Mm-hmm.
It is. Oh, they're way, way awake. It's almost 11 o'clock.
Well, it depends on who you are, but yes.
Well, there's a few girls in the office that just they should be rolling in right about now.
Yes. I still have Bangkok on my phone for weather and time.
You still have Bangkok on your phone for weather and time.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I don't because I reformatted my phone, but I
I
have
did
it on my
too, but I
laptop.
keep re-putting it on.
Well, it's good. It's a good thing to know.
Mm-hmm. And it's an
Uh,
attention I keep setting.
Asterix, uh, international drama.
Oh.
For
Does it have
later.
to do with Russia?
Uh, Asterix. All the things are asterisks. It's corporate
Okay.
espionage and whatnot.
Oh, that sounds exciting.
It is so exciting that I'm going to put you on camera.
My turn.
Yeah. Oh, we have a viewer.
We do. Who is it?
I don't know.
I think you
Maybe
need
it's
to.
just myself.
I think you need to investigate.
No. Well, I texted Daryl because he was like, "What are you doing?" And I was like, "I'm hanging out." And he's like, with a link. And then I texted him a link, but I don't know if he can open it from where he's at. He says, hi, Daryl. He'll
Hi,
watch this later,
Daryl.
maybe, in the background while he's cleaning his room. You should clean your room, Daryl.
Is his room messy as yours?
Uh, yeah, I would say yeah. His room is not. He's been in his room for a long time, so it's
It
got more
has like.
stuff. It's not. Mine is much more chaotic looking. He has much more floor space, but he's a boy like me.
Mhm.
Messy,
Well, you
messy
know what
boy.
though? My room is really messy too.
Yes.
It's filled
I,
with boxes and clothes everywhere.
because you don't have any. Have you put your furniture? You're not putting your furniture together yet because you're gonna sand it down first.
I'm gonna stain some of it, yes, but I could hang up my clothes. And you know what I did yesterday?
Nope.
I laid in bed all day, quivering.
Quivering
Yes.
from what?
Well, I got home and I'd had kind of a weird morning with a certain person, and then I went to dance and danced it out. It was perfect. Went home to another certain person, and he asked me how I was doing. I told him how my day was, and then he decided it was a good idea to tell me what was going on for him as it pertains to me, and I like shut down. But he kept talking, and then I'm like, I'm gonna go lay down now, and I just went and lay down on my bed and did nothing. I didn't even eat all day.
But you did um, edit video later.
I did, and I went and ate, and I worked it out with both of the above. But
With all parties involved.
yeah,
Did you just have a burnout?
yes, my nervous system is taxed.
Yeah, I can imagine. You have many, what, I don't know what you would call them, situations happening.
But I'm
In your
handling
life.
all the situations. I'm kind of like neutralizing them. You know what I did today? You'd be so proud of me. So the conversation I've been having with many people, business-wise and personal-wise, is I'm like, you know what? This is what I'm willing to offer. If you want anything different, then we should change the nature of the relationship because I don't want to constantly disappoint you and build resentments.
I'm sorry, say that again?
So what I said was, this is what I'm willing to offer.
Uh-huh.
If that feels like any resentment might be built from you because you want something different from me, then we need to switch up everything.
Right.
Because I'm not willing to be a constant disappointment for your expectations that I'm not willing to fulfill.
Yes. Nobody likes being a disappointment.
No.
And you're only a disappointment because, not you, but one, is only a disappointment because of someone else's expectations or because of a lack of communication around what that expectation is.
Right.
So clearly defining, this is what I'm going to offer, and if it's not going to be different than that.
Right.
And so if you want something different, we got to talk about it so that we can handle it.
Yes, exactly. So I did that across the board, and I feel kind of awesome.
Good. I am glad.
I thought you would approve.
Yeah.
I was a communication ninja today.
Oh. Ah. It's such a loud sound.
On your end, I don't hear it though when it goes to you.
Yeah. So when I do it to you, is it loud?
Yes.
Yeah.
Try it.
Well, it's shocking to me.
Nope. It's loud enough, but I'm not shocked. It could be the wine. Do you feel your wine yet?
This is like my third glass.
I don't even. There's no. Okay, it's this much of a bottle. That's all I know. Ready? Hold on.
Wait, you drank in half a bottle?
Not half. Well,
No, I've only drank like that much, like a third of it.
me too. Look. Oh, look it. We're like naturally paced.
Natural what? Oh, yeah.
Naturally well paced.
Naturally well paced.
Mm-hmm.
Like this video.
Yes.
Go
So
on.
when I received your candle, I didn't know where it came from. I didn't find the note, and so I'm like, is this like one of those places that knows I moved into somewhere new and they want to give me something so that I'm connected to them? Did someone steal my debit card? Like, I just have no idea where this came from. And then Cass found it.
Where was the note? In the box?
Well, it was on the back. It was in the box, but I took everything out of the box. But it was on the back of a card that was like an advertisement, sort of. So I just didn't see it.
Okay. Yeah, it was like her postcard, probably, or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm glad you found it.
Me too.
When you burn it, I mean, you would have found out eventually.
Yes.
But it burns. I don't know if you looked at her website or if there's a picture on the postcard or anything about how it looks.
Mm-hmm.
It's very Pacific Northwest.
Awesome. Do you want to see what I bought today?
Yes.
Okay.
We're gonna do a haul video. That's what this is called. Yes. Where you record what you got.
See this?
Hell, everybody. Yes, matchbooks from old
Yes.
motels. Can I have them?
No.
Oh,
But
okay.
I'll share some. I'll give you some. You can have
What are
half,
they?
okay?
No, it's fine. Where did you find them?
In my store.
Like in the back room or something?
No, actually, it came to me through Shoshana Crow.
And Shoshana Crow brought them to the store
She
to
did. She
offload them?
did. Well, no, she sells stuff here at the store, and what
Right.
she sells is actually pretty cute. It's vintage matchbooks and vintage slips that she dyes. So I just bought all the matchbooks today.
Oh, I like it.
Would you like half of them?
I would like some of them, yes.
Okay. Well, there's only 28.
Yeah, I don't need half of 28.
How many would you like?
I, I would like 6 of them, please.
Okay, I'm going to hand select you 6 of them and mail them to you.
Okay. I appreciate it.
Mail is super cool.
Yeah.
I like getting it.
That's why I love one-click ordering on Amazon.com.
Hmm.
It is my downfall. Mm.
I get that.
We have, but Amazon, what is their So this is I learned new information because I've been looking into videos, right, and movie making and film making and stuff, and
Yes.
Amazon is starting to finance productions
Yeah,
like
makes
Netflix,
sense. And YouTube.
right? YouTube and all that stuff, and they're nearby, so I don't know that I want anything to do with them, but they will bring industry with them.
Yeah. Yes.
Because I don't think that I like the idea of like running away to Hollywood and like
Mhm.
trying to make it in the movies in like in the like 30s.
Right?
But I don't really want to go to LA or Hollywood. It's hot and
Uh,
there's a lot of smog and stuff.
It's
It's
bad
not
that way.
whatever. I mean, it's great. It's parts of it are great. And what it's in 5 years' time? That's where I'm
The
living. And
creative
I love
minds are
it.
great.
Say what?
I'm sorry, I interrupted you. The
No, I
creative
don't.
minds are great.
I'm a lightweight.
You and me both. Your hair looks fucking awesome, by the way.
My hair looks fucking awesome.
Yeah, I love like the streak that you have going on, like on both sides, like the color from here, like the gray of it looks awesome.
Yeah. Good. I'm glad.
Do you want to meet in Portland? Do you need to get it redone?
I do.
Come for my birthday. I'll be there
Okay.
if you want.
Why are you gonna be in Portland?
Well, a couple reasons, like many. So one is I'm gonna go see Joe Stevens,
Yeah.
my sweet friend, on the 23rd.
Your sweet friend. So many sweet friends you have.
He's not that kind of sweet friend. Not yet. No, but on the 24th, I'm gonna go see Jason Mraz. Shh! Don't do that. On the 24th, Jason Mraz, and then on the 25th, dinner with Max, and on the 26th, I'm gonna go buy air plants at a special store. That.
Oh,
party
I want to go to the
downtown.
airplane special store.
Okay. Yes. Okay. So come on the 26th.
All right. Well.
Oh, I gotta tell you something. You ready? I'm
um,
coming up to Seattle after that. So we can go
Is that why?
together. To see you, honey. Do you remember?
Oh, you're coming up right after your birthday and staying.
Yes.
Yes,
And then I'm
I
on a
remember
journey.
now. Right, and then because when you come to Portland, that's when you start your journey, right?
Yes. Oh my God, yes. It's true.
So, I
And we're
guess
staying
then I
at
will.
Ross's house.
Okay. Well, we gotta go to. Are you gonna get your haircut? I gotta go to see Becca.
Yeah, we'll do that on Monday. So
Okay.
you come down the 26th.
Now
And-
everybody on the internet knows our plans. / the one viewer.
That's okay.
All right. No, I will. Yes, I'm committing. I'll say yes.
Okay. I'll send you the info.
I don't want to open my calendar right now and look at it.
Don't, but I'll send you info.
Yeah.
I love that idea. Well, Max will be around for a little bit, so you gotta like Gary will stay up for that. Okay, good. I am so in love with this idea. I can't even tell you.
Christ on a cracker. This is champion.
Has your donut sopped up any of this wine, or are you like in the place that I am?
I am in the same place that you are. I don't know where that is. I'm just trying to not let there be silence in the conversation. Because every time there's silence, it's like something is wrong.
So, I appreciate your vlog encouragement, by the way.
What? Just general, just fucking do it attitude, or like was there specific?
Well, that is one, but you also support that. I get to have beginner's mind and not like I know not everything's perfect, and I know there's lots to learn, but I get to learn, and I feel like you're in one of those good moments of teaching where I feel like I can just learn.
Yes, I think that learning is good, and everybody can learn all the time, and that we shouldn't shame each other for not knowing things.
Yes. And so I'm appreciating that about you in the moment.
Good. It's okay to be an idiot.
Yes. Yes. That's really the moral of the story, is it not?
Yes.
Improv or...
Yeah. It's okay to look like a fool.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone loves a good fool.
Mm-hmm. So guess what?
What?
We're going to have improv nights once a month here in my new space.
At the one you're in now, or your home?
Not the redo parlor.
At home?
At home.
What kind of improv? Just
like improv theater games. And people are totally into it.
Is that a thing that's already happening? Like coming to your house, or is it?
Nope. It's something that there's a few people in our community who have already done it before. Yeah. And so when I mentioned it to them, they're like, "Oh yes, like
who?
Great! I don't have to go to a community." Who? Should I say?
Well, if they're committing to something, then you can at them, and then the 8 people that watch this video will know, and nobody else will know. Like, who the fuck is listening to this? Like, Daryl said he was listening to it. I don't know if he is. He said he feels oddly voyeuristic.
That's just like Cass.
But Cass will watch this later.
He totally will.
Max won't, probably.
No, I'm not inviting him to. I guess I could. You think I should?
Right. Well,
what do you think?
You've talked about him a couple times.
That's true.
So it's interesting. It's I've watched like teenagers implode when someone finds their Tumblr.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And I remember back in the day when someone would find your live journal.
Mm-hmm.
And
oh yes.
It was a whole situation. The shit was private.
Yes.
But now everything's just sort of, there's too much goddamn information to keep it private. So just let it everything hang out to dry.
All your junk.
All your junk.
Yes. Yes. So the one time, like, I started in, like, Transparency Town. Like, I had everything open to everybody. And then when I was a therapist, I had this one particular client who was a little bit interesting, like, call me and tell me that, like, he found my MySpace and that I was the real deal. And so then I said to myself, I'm going to put some privacy settings on this.
Yes. Well, and I have a different sort of profile for
That was a good edit. Go ahead.
Well, because if the cameras, I try and switch the camera out so that people visually understand that it's a continued visual conversation. Because if you leave the camera on, even if it's just a swap back and forth, it reinforces visually the idea of conversation.
Yes. Yes. Can I tell you something that's a little bit exciting to me really quick before you
Yeah,
continue with whatever it is you're going to say? Which is
whatever.
that you and I would have edited that exactly the same way. So
Good.
that's promising.
Yeah, no, when people's editing styles align, it is hard to do. Um, I need to learn editors' names. I'm really bad at names generally, but I know Martin Scorsese's editor. He was like,
Mhm.
Scorsese. Do you know Scorsese? Not Scorsese. Scorsese.
That's a tough one when you drink wine.
Scorsese. I was like, this is Coppola wine. No, it's, um,
That's better.
Martin Scorsese's editor. He's in fucking love with her because they like speak the same
Yes.
name.
Totes get
I've
it.
seen them in conversation and I've seen them talk about each other. I just don't remember her name at all. But there's a blah 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 whatever. What are you doing? I need. Where's
So
my?
okay, let me show you this thing. So I don't know who bought this, but I think it's a little something.
It's an infinity symbol. What do you think it is? A condom with a wrapper around it? Is it an anal bead necklace? What am I looking at?
Well, I think
Handcuffs?
infinity. Ooh, yes, yes. Infinity
It's a
symbols.
handcuff. It's a bead and pearls.
Mm-hmm.
It's totes sexual innuendo all over that necklace.
Yes, that makes sense. Now I know why they bought it.
Did anybody want my
So,
stuff? Oh, go on.
oh, Cass took a bunch of your stuff. Can I just tell you though, the stuff that he chose was very Easter eggy.
Yeah,
I
that was.
cannot. I can. Mhm. I cannot really actually imagine Cass in those colors, but I'm gonna see it.
I think Castle looked good. I think he can pull it off
Oh
if
my gosh!
if the fit is right.
Right.
And a lot of those are not like nicer shirts. The only reason I kept holding on to them is because I was like they can be taken in, they like can be altered, and it's good fabric.
Yes.
But I just couldn't get my shit together to make it happen.
Totally.
Now, like half my closet's empty. It's all like on my bed, and I don't have anywhere to put clothes, and I need to get rid of more clothes because I'm just gonna go to Thailand and buy more clothes.
Right.
I don't know what is with me and clothes. It's always
You and
apparently
me both, honey.
a new
You and me
thing.
both.
But no, I need to buy clothes at Redo. I have credit.
Yeah, you do.
I haven't actually purchased anything besides the hat.
Hmm. You know what Kristen told me?
Uh, I know a few things Kristen has told you. What are you speaking of?
She told me that I used to have clothes all over the place in my room when I was growing up,
I
like all over the floor and everywhere.
Yeah, and you've told me that before, and I think that makes
No,
complete sense.
I don't know that I told you that. Because I think what I told you is that she said I used to have a thing for clothes. Because she told me that.
Yes.
But just recently she told me they were all over the place in my room.
That was what my room was like. My room is basically just clothes
Yeah.
on
Mhm.
every surface, and it still is.
Well, and you see, and that's why I have to have a separate room for my clothes. Because I'm still that way.
Yeah, no, that makes sense.
Ah. Why fight it? Why fight it?
Why? I don't know why. Well, you have now you have a whole building for your clothes.
I know. For the moment.
I still have your lampshade.
Ah! We forgot.
Yeah.
You sound so excited. What does it like haunt you? Like I don't understand.
Well, I pick it up a lot, and because like my room is in a constant state of like everything is moving on to something else,
Yes.
and so having that, I always have to pick it up and move it because it can't just be buried because it's
Yes.
fragile.
It's a mindfulness practice.
So I am aware of it constantly. Whereas
I
like my
love
giant
that.
pile of clothes, I just like move around, and there's just and then all the mail that hasn't been opened.
Mm-hmm.
Just shuffle it around. Uh,
So I've
but
used your.
go ahead.
Mm-mm.
I forgot what it was.
So when you mentioned the mail that's been shuffled around, I've used your catalog example as a fun way to deconstruct human thinking and rationalization.
Which catalog?
Your Vogue catalog.
Okay, describe to me then what you're talking about.
Yes. So I've used your Vogue example as a example to talk about the way that we rationalize the things that we do and then still feel good about ourselves.
Yeah.
So when the Vogue catalog came to your house, addressed to somebody else and somebody else's address, and sat on the collective table of you and your roommates for a long time, it just sat there. No, it just lived there. And then you're like, well, it's been here like a week, so I'm going to put it in my special little mail slot and see what happens. And then, like, after maybe another week when it was still in your mail slot, you're like, oh, duh, this is mine. I'm going to take it. Because nobody's claimed it, so it's obviously mine. So, yes. So I've used that as an awesome, like, glorious, like, example of the way that little mind games we play with ourselves.
So, but what were you trying to get what were you using that as an example for?
Like, I like how you say your S's and Z's, how they're like
the zebras on the plains of
Scorsese's new
film. Anal triage. I don't know. That's all I got. What was the example?
So I was talking with.
See, you say so too.
I do. It's really true. I said it in therapy a lot too when I did therapy before. But yeah, I was talking to Paul and Brian, who I happen to have in my possession the other day. I told them about that because they were rationalizing. Brian was rationalizing buying 3 sandwiches, and then Brooke said, "My father might need half of one of those sandwiches," and it was all of a sudden a negotiation. She didn't ask for a whole one. She knew Brian would totally say no, but that he might agree to half, so that when he offered the whole one, he would seem like he was the most generous thing on the planet. Does that make sense?
Vaguely.
Shall I restate or shall we move on?
Please restate.
Okay. So, Brian brought 3 sandwiches.
Yeah, no, I got that.
Right. No, but
how is that? Go on.
So this was the game the rationalization game they were playing. So Brian brought 3 sandwiches, and then Brooke said,
what were they she was rationalizing because she was letting him be kind.
She was letting him be kind, and he was also playing the game that would
allow him to look
generous.
Cool.
Yeah, it was totally cool to watch. But get this, okay? So there was a Paul involved who didn't maybe necessarily see the game because he doesn't know them that way, and he's like, Brian, like, you have 3 sandwiches and you wouldn't allow your father-in-law like some more than that. So he played into the scenario, which was glorious because Paul was very generous.
Mm-hmm.
Paul would totally give up a sandwich.
I would give him a sandwich.
Yeah, I would too. Well, Brian will too, but he plays it really well.
Yeah, but it's a requirement for him to look amazing when doing it.
Yes, exactly.
If he's not going to look amazing, then there's no point. Like, he'll eat all the sandwiches.
Totally, and he really does love those sandwiches. You don't know. It's like amazing how much he loves.
It's a thing.
It's such a thing. Every time he's in town, it's like that carrot relish is fucking crack. It's awesome.
Crack carrot relish?
Yes.
That's
New Day
cool.
Bakery's crack carrot relish. He lives in Bend. They don't have it there.
Uh, Sorry, hold on. Let me be distracted for a moment. Say something to the audience.
Oh,
About,
I would have if
tell
you
a
hadn't like
story.
asked me to.
Say, well, no, I'm gonna look at a thing for a moment, and I need you to entertain the masses.
Oh my god.
Just sing us
Okay.
the song.
Okay. Uh, this one is the very best one to talk with you to. This one. Don't gargle this wine. It's not the very best
Ew,
wine when you.
gross. You just gargle wine?
That was a terrible idea. There's nothing that was good about that idea, other than I thought it might be entertaining.
I should look away more often. Oh.
Remember when I put the almond in Cass's ear?
Uh,
And
was
didn't
I
have
there for that, or was it just,
It's a story. It's a tale of like Oblio's brilliance. Like,
please tell us the story, Oblio.
well,
Tell the story, like, we're in conversation right now, but tell it as if you were going to vlog it. Like, tell it to everybody, and then just, like, spew the story.
so I can have this tendency. I'm going to confess. I have this tendency to be super, super, super present, and maybe not always think of the next moment to come. And so, in my super presence, I had this brilliant idea to put an almond in Cass's ear because I just wanted to see what it would look like because it seemed like it'd be interesting, right? And plus, I just wanted to see what Cass's face would do if I put an almond in his ear. So I said, Cass, could I put this almond in your ear? And Cass, who is very brilliant but very subtle, said, yes, you could put it in my ear, Oblio, but only if you eat it afterwards. And so I said, okay, I can put it in your ear. That's all I was thinking. Like, I forgot that the moment would come, the moment of reckoning, the deal with the devil, that I would then have to eat the almond. And Cass's ears seemed clean enough, you know. I thought, yeah, fine. So I put it in his ear, and it was like amazing. And then came the time for me to pluck it from its sheath and put it in my mouth. And I have to tell you, like, earwax can be semi-invisible because it was the worst tasting almond I've ever eaten. It was horrible. And I've never, ever, like, I don't know what earwax tastes like, except that I tried Bertie Bott's jelly beans, and everyone said, ooh, the earwax tastes really authentic. And I said, I don't know what that tastes like, but I tasted the Bertie Bott's earwax jelly bean.
Not authentic.
Well, I don't know. Well, no, actually, I think now I know that it was authentic. It was pretty gross. And now, thanks to Cass's brilliance, I have learned what earwax tastes like. So, yeah, it's like that.
So, what did we learn? What was the moral of that story? Was be careful what you wish for. Don't eat earwax. I don't know. What was the moral?
Well,
What was the lesson? What was the takeaway that you have?
the lesson is to think past one's excitement to the next step of what might transpire as a consequence of one's actions. But you know what, Mike?
Yes.
Sometimes I have intermittent reinforcement, right? So sometimes I have a brilliant plan, like that one, to entertain myself, and there are no negative consequences other than I'm entertained.
Mm-hmm.
So the intermittent reinforcement that sometimes okay makes it so I don't actually learn the lesson very well.
Right.
It's a little bit painful.
A tango? Painful.
Painful, painful.
Painful.
Pain in my soul.
All right. That's depressing. Thanks for bringing us down.
Take us back up. It's your turn.
I don't have any stories. My brain is.
Very. You know what I like though?
What? What? Tell me. Tell me all the things that you like.
I like the sit on your face, and that that you were very like you made peace with it about Blogtober, and I was trying to think of a name for it.
You want to name the zit? What did you want to name it?
It's its own character. Like I've named Frances. Frances is a character.
Francesca. Well, I would name it an H word.
Horace?
Horace?
Isn't it Horace? Yes. Horrace.
R? Double R?
Yeah. Horace.
Horace? Horror race. It's a horror race.
I think it is.
Oh.
Frances approves. Frances, meet Horace.
Hi.
Do you want to see something special about Frances? But let's watch this.
Hold on, let me switch the camera.
Do it.
What? What am I watching?
Frances will bless Horace with star power. Thank you, Horace.
Thank you, Frances. That's so sweet of you and your incredibly drunk Oblio owner.
We own. We're in a relationship.
It's master slave. That's where I went. That's just I assumed.
Oh, well. It's also the case if not stated.
That was wrong of me to assume.
Yeah, these are the assumptions. This wine was a brilliant idea. Look how smart Frances looks. And a little bit sexy.
Super sexy. I like it.
Right? When I get new glasses, I may have to give those to Frances. I think they look a little bit better in it than I do.
I think that they do.
I know. I have to face that fact.
Their blue hair.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I have to burp.
You don't have heartburn, do you?
No, but I did have coffee,
okay.
And then immediately had wine.
That is
so I don't have heartburn,
brilliant.
but I have like the gases building on the inside of my stomach and esophagus and such.
I had a weird eating pattern today too. Do you want to know what I ate all at the same time?
Tell me.
Ate smoked tuna.
Oh, there it is. I'm sorry. Smoked tuna.
Do not apologize. I can wait for you to be done.
No, it came and went.
I had smoked tuna, and I had seaweed salad, and I had hemp milk Mexi mocha half sweet, and I had Concord grapes from my yard all at the same time. It's almost as bad as White Russian and Bloody Mary.
Oh, God.
I know. I know. I get bored with, like, good digestive health, I think.
Did I have lunch? Oh, I had a ham. Yeah. No, I had a lot of ham and cheese today.
You did?
I think I would have some. We had for breakfast and lunch. I went to Joe Bar and had a ham and cheese prosciutto and Gruyere sandwich with an egg and coffee. And then on the way home, at Thomas Street, I got a Montlick cut, which is basically ham and cheese.
Do you miss me sometimes when you have, like, food at places?
When I have food at places?
Yeah, that I would eat with you and appreciate? Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Also, guess what Frances is wearing on the bottom?
Either. Well, there's a couple of options. One is like fancy, frilly, like bloomers. One is a diaper, and the other would be some sort of like skinny jean situation. Well, any of those close?
The last one is the most close.
All right.
Would you like to have it revealed now?
Yes, please. They're shorts and leggings. Real long leggings.
Yes.
Francesque.
Chess.
Frances.
Yes.
Franchess.
Francess.
Cess. Okay.
Do you know what Frances likes to do?
Oh, I do not. Please explain to me what Frances likes to do.
Frances really likes to give massages. Watch this. I usually need both hands to support Frances, but watch. Ready? Listen. Can you hear that?
She's slappy happy.
They totally are. And here's the thing about Frances. Frances has like sabinage going on. So like
Sabinage?
Sabinage.
What is sabinage?
No. Beanage.
Drainage?
Wait, somebody else is here. Who is
That would
that
be
person?
William Stansel.
Hello, William Stansel.
Is my mic on?
Yes.
Oh wow, wonderful! It all set itself up automatically.
Awesome.
Greetings.
Mm-hmm. Greetings and salutations.
So what's wrong with Frances?
Nothing.
I still don't know what word you're saying.
Bean. B as in boy, EANAGE. As in the things that sometimes make you fart, but when they're dry and inside of a person like Frances.
Oh, she's got beanage.
Mm-hmm.
I get it now. Oh fuck. So she may eventually stink up your living room, is what you're saying.
I think her steak smells like incense.
Because she's a little hippie.
Yes. Notice the heart sewn onto her chest. How are you this evening, William?
I'm doing well, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
How are you guys doing?
Fabulous.
Mm-hmm. William, tell us something about a special friend of yours.
Oh dear, I'm in the spotlight.
Are you okay with that? Because if not, I
Be
can...
careful what you wish for.
Oh no, I'm good. But let's see.
You have a very attractive beard.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I've been working on it
Mm-hmm. Well done.
as hard as I can. And it's only gotten this far, but it's pretty good.
It is.
And I don't know your name with the wine, but you don't have a bad beard either.
Yes. It's recently been trimmed. Mhm.
It looks much neater than mine. Mine is a little more scruffy.
His beard has been the scruffiest thing ever. You don't even know.
Oh, mine? Yeah.
Oh, yes. Post Thailand, like iron and wine scruffed out.
Speaking of wine, what wine are you drinking?
I'm drinking Malbec Mendoza from Argento, 2012.
Whatever that
William?
means.
I don't know.
I must admit I'm a little embarrassed. I am drinking Coastal Chardonnay from Trader Joe's in the back of my store.
There's nothing to be embarrassed of.
Thank you. Do you have any wine, William?
Yes, I do. I was recently drinking this beautiful, not vintage, $5 Chuck.
Awesome.
Oh, yes!
I bought it from Fred Meyer near my house.
Mhm.
It was not very good. I regret it.
Oh.
Did you
It
finish it
isn't
though?
very good, but I don't regret it.
It's not very good, but you don't regret it. It's like most wine.
Mm.
Sounds like when I
William,
lost
what are
my
you-
virginity. Oh,
William, what are you drinking it out of is the key question.
oh, I did drink it out of the bottle.
Yes! I was so hoping you'd say that. You were so in with us.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh.
I have feelings.
Oh,
And
I so
Drinking
want to
straight
know.
from the bottle.
It's not very chic. You know, I like
No.
to feel. I'm not normally an elitist person, but I like to feel like I get to hold the glass and between the two fingers, and you're like,
Michael,
it's the cherry.
It creates a
It
certain
doesn't
kind of
matter if it actually
experience.
has any of those things in it. You just have to pretend.
Mm-hmm.
Michael, I'd like to hear more about those feelings, though, because I appreciate your openness in expressing them. So what are they? About William and his bottle of wine.
Oh, you're talking to me. I was like, what?
Yes, you are the
Which
Michael
wine?
of the three of us.
You still got that high-end static. It's you're not allowing yourself the full experience because by pouring it from one vessel to the next, you're increasing the aromatic experience. Does that make sense?
Yeah,
Yes.
because you have a wider thing to smell it out of. The
Right.
smell can actually hit your nose beforehand,
Right.
where drinking it out of the bottle is a tiny little hole. You don't actually smell it before it goes into your mouth, which is an important thing with alcohol, and that's half the point of putting a sprig of mint in your drink, is that you actually smell the mint and it affects the taste of the vodka
Right.
or whiskey or whatever it is you're drinking.
So that's my particular judgment, but I actually don't have any judgment. And it might even be a better experience with $3 Truck.
Yes, it's better not
Yeah.
to smell it.
That's true. With bad wine, it's probably better. I know, especially with bad coffee, you want it to taste as little like coffee as possible.
Oh my god, bad coffee is horrible.
Horrible. Michael, do you have any particular vodka experiences that you might be willing to share?
Vodka experiences?
Yeah, like when I say vodka and something you've experienced, what comes to your head?
It's college. It's just a general collegeness. Vodka was a go-to because it didn't taste like much, and it could go into anything.
Mm-hmm. How about you?
I have rum stories and stuff, but not vodka stories.
Okay. How about you, William? Any vodka stories?
Let's see, vodka. I drank vodka for a while, but I didn't really like it that much. I would grab my own to bring to parties, but I don't really like vodka. Vodka orange juice everyone likes, but I generally do whiskey, whiskey lemonade. No, not whiskey lemonade. Whiskey tea, I mean, is good.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Well, I have a.
ginger ale, except that the ginger ale is almost always better than the whiskey, so I feel like I'm wasting the ginger ale.
Mm.
I'm much more of a ginger ale snob than I am a whiskey snob.
Really, what's your favorite?
I mean, there's not a lot of like gourmet ginger ale that I've tried. I've tried some natural brand that I thought was kind of bland, and then Reed's, of course, is really good.
Yeah.
Typically, Reed's are nothing. You know, I don't even bother with any of that, like, you know, mainstream Pepsi products, whatever they call it. Seagram's is especially bad. I can tell you that.
That's good to know.
Yeah, I know not about the ginger family of sodas.
We're learning something.
I am. Jenya at work drinks ginger beer in the little brown bottle. Berg beer, Bergdorf's, I don't know. I am looking down at the ground. I look up and William's staring at me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna go click this button.
Oblio, what's your vodka story? Well, let me tell you.
There you go.
And then maybe you will tell me your stories about your alcohol of choice. But I recently had a very cultural and awesome vodka experience when I was at a post-Rosh Hashanah, pre-Yom Kippur, very Jewish awesome dinner in which wine, and I said, no, I'm going to drink the vodka with the rest of you beautiful men in this beautiful crystal carafe, in this beautiful crystal shot glass. And so we toasted to life, like you do, and I drank it, not really having much dinner. And I was eating some dinner, but I don't know if you know this, but when your glass is empty, it is all of a sudden refilled. And so then I said to myself, I just won't do this next shot, and then they won't refill my glass, and I'll be golden, because I was trying to impress the family of beloved one. And then the toasts started. And so every time a glass was raised, a toast happened, and I had to drink another shot of vodka. So 4 to 5 shots of vodka later, with my head slightly spinning, because I don't drink very often, I was playing it cool, like I am right now, and making awesome impressions on the family, and toasting to many things that will obviously bring in a new year of abundance and joy. So that is my vodka story. That's pretty rad. I'm not gonna lie.
No, it's yes. I love those Ukrainians.
Yes.
Are Hardy?
I would say that's true.
Yeah, I had, let's see, one of my kind of Sunday school teachers in a Unitarian church told me about the time that she went and did Peace Corps in Ukraine, and all she did of vodka.
Oh my God, yes.
And now it's just like a customary thing that, you know, average get together, or even just like popping over to someone's house. Like in Britain, they would give you tea. In Ukraine, vodka.
Mm-hmm. Which is a whole thing when you're like just meeting the family, I gotta tell you. But I think actually what I learned is that it's the best thing when you're meeting the family.
So get toasted.
Yes. So wait, we all have wine. Is that not true?
Yeah, well, technically, yes.
Can
That
we
is
all toast something
not-
right now?
Well, I have an empty bottle of wine.
Oh,
I don't have any more wine.
this
He
is my
took the whole
pouty.
thing.
I have a pouty face
It's
about
just
that.
about to hit his system.
No, that was like,
William, then you have a very important role in this very moment. Your
Yeah.
task, should you choose to take it, is to direct our toast for us.
all right.
We will raise our glass to your toast.
What shall we toast to? What's it gonna be, William? You have all the control in the situation.
Toad stew.
Ready and toast away.
Greater humanity and better
What's that?
understanding.
The
Can you make
greater
that declaration again?
To a greater humanity.
to
Yes.
a greater humanity. Clinky, clink, clink.
Whatever humanity means to you, that's really fairly open.
I think it's important to be open and invite as many people into the happiness circle as possible.
Mhm. Michael, you must be from the Pacific Northwest.
Me? Why?
Well,
Because I like happiness circles? What is that?
yes.
All right. I didn't know that was a Pacific Northwest thing.
Well, yeah. I hear Asheville, North Carolina also.
Asheville, North Carolina? What?
Yes. They like happiness circles there too.
Happiness circles in Asheville. Yeah.
Not,
one of the
not to be confused with peace circles, but happiness.
No. Thank you
Because-
for knowing the difference.
Colorado has the largest, I think it's Dances for Peace circle in the United States. They proudly own that. Not the whole state, but that circle that is there. You proudly proclaim themselves the largest Dances of Peace group.
Ugh.
Do you participate in any dancing, William?
I think I actually got here through the Coalescence page.
Mm-hmm.
Have we met?
Possibly.
Oh. That makes us a little more intimate then.
Just drinking wine.
It's possible I might see you tomorrow.
Guess what? I have something to tell you. I am DJing tomorrow.
Oh.
Do you have your set yet?
Some of it. The muse comes when she comes. There's no rush.
Coalescence doesn't really seem like the kind of group to have anything set in stone.
Mm-hmm.
It'd be really too early to have a finalized set.
Oh,
Thank
my internet
you,
pooped.
William. You totally get it.
What did I miss?
Shall we help you along, Michael?
My internet pooped on me, and so I missed whatever the revelation was.
That happens to the best of us. William, would you like to make your statement again?
Yes, I was saying how in a group like Coalescence, it would really be too early to have a finalized set because everything is fluid and in motion.
Don't
I
encourage-
love
Too
you.
early, you wouldn't feel the same about it tomorrow morning.
You're
Ugh,
fucking brilliant.
it's dumb. Super dumb.
What do you mean super dumb?
Oh, well, why don't you say something a little more profound?
Thank you.
No,
Go
I
ahead,
think
Michael.
I don't think that I could say anything more profound. All I'm saying is that to be prepared is not the worst thing in the world.
No, but to be stagnant might be.
Yes.
No,
And there's
I mean,
a difference
I'm not
between
saying, like,
stagnancy and being unprepared.
Oh, I'm unconditionally prepared.
Okay. Well, and I don't live there anymore, so I don't have to see the wrath of set day Oblio.
Yeah. Michael, last I heard, you had a set.
I have a couple,
Hmm.
but now there's nowhere to put them.
That's not true.
No, I
There's
could
such
guess.
a thing as a guest facilitator.
No, it's this thing as I could guess facilitate.
Mm-hmm.
But that's a whole different ball of wax.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. But you might have support from a friend named Oblio.
Yeah, I know.
So where are you at, Michael? If you're not
Seattle.
Seattle?
Was that the question? Where am I at? I'm in Seattle.
Yeah, that wasn't a spiritual philosophical question.
Yeah, that's what I just wanted to make sure it was a logistic question. Yes, I'm in Seattle. I moved here 4 years ago from Eugene, where I lived in Eugene for 7 years.
All right, how's it? How do you like it? I actually have a couple of friends who live in Seattle.
I like it a lot. I live on Capitol Hill, so it's like dense. So I don't have a car, and I can walk everywhere to go. My office is is a mile away. So I just walk to my office and I get everything I need, and I like it. It's artsy and fast, and there's good coffee everywhere.
Yeah, I bet.
I have a thing for coffee.
Yeah, you do have some decent coffee, but it's not everywhere.
It's what?
It's not everywhere.
Good coffee is not everywhere, no. I've been recently visiting New Orleans, and they don't have the best coffee. No offense, New Orleans.
Yeah, and that's a Northwest thing in general. Is good coffee, really. Like maybe New York has some good coffee, but like probably like most of the South, probably not very good coffee.
Well, in the South, it's a lot of milk with coffee in it, and they have chicory, which is like tastes like bark. Authentic, true to form coffee, yeah, sure. Pacific Northwest, Portland is a good place. There's some places in Eugene. Wandering Goat is my favorite.
Yeah, and Allenborough isn't terrible.
No.
They've got a couple of locations that are fairly easy to access.
I used to go to the one on 5th. 5th? Is it on 5th? I don't know.
Yeah, the one on 5th doesn't have the best ambiance, depending on what time it is. It really needs to be kind of full of people, but if it's full of people, it's loud. If it's not full of people, it's echoey.
Right. Well, it was close to my old office. Oblio in my office.
Yes.
Yeah,
So it was a good place to crash.
totally.
Were you talking about, love?
Coffee.
Which place?
Coffee. What? Wandering Goat was good. Allen Brothers is also good.
Yes. There's also a new place called Thompson's or something that is also quite good. You would appreciate it. It's quite Spartan in its ambiance, and I appreciate it because it has cashew milk.
Cashew milk?
Thompson's.
Actually,
you mean Townshend's the tea place?
No, not Townsend's the tea place.
Okay.
It's actually on 5th Street. It's where Belly used to be. And it has cashew milk they home make, and it's fantastic. Except everybody there has a Mac, and I don't, but I feel like I can represent.
Not having a Mac is okay.
Thank you, honey.
It's at our office. We've got Kit and I now have giant monitors and all these giant black rectangles everywhere all over our desk. And so there's 3 tables. There's my desk and Kit's desk and Jenya's desk. Mine and Kit's desks covered in computers and shit and stuff. Jenya's desk is like completely clean when she just comes with her little Apple laptop and she's good to go.
That's like totally representative of that whole demographic.
Oh.
I am not that demographic, no matter how hard I try.
But it's good because now we can test everything that we do on all the different devices. Because if she didn't have an Apple computer and an iPhone, there would be so many bugs on our website we would not know about.
Hashtag diversity.
Yeah. How do you feel about diversity, William?
Pretty positive. I'm pretty diverse.
You're diversity positive.
Can you say more about that?
Traditionally pretty diverse. My uncle likes both kinds of music, both country and western.
Oh.
He has very diverse musical tastes.
Mm-hmm. What kinds do you like?
I like folk. I like Greek folk. I like acid folk. I like the '70s folk rock. rock. I like scene that took place in sort of the late 60s, early 70s.
So, William, you may not know this in the moment, but let me just tell you, you have a very attentive ear of the DJ for tomorrow's ecstatic dance. So if you were to make, like, let's say, a request, I could work hard to work it into my already, like, solidified set.
Yeah, right.
Like,
Give her some direction, basically.
What would be fantastic for you to dance to?
Do you have a song or an artist or a theme that's, like, calling to you in this moment?
A few things come to mind, but I don't know what your sets generally sound like, so I wouldn't want it to be too errant.
Oh, it could be anything.
Just try me, honey. Just try me. I can go anywhere. That's the beauty of myself. You have time. We aren't hanging up just yet, so just let it gestate a little bit.
Yeah. I was listening to Joni Mitchell earlier.
Yeah.
You were, for realsies?
I totally was.
I kind of love that image.
She's not my favorite folk artist, but she's pretty good. I actually like listening to her once in a while.
Yeah, she's got some stuff. So, Michael, really quickly, I need a wine check.
Yeah. Oh, I'm at 1/3 left.
Oh my God, we're like cosmic partners. I'm in the same place. Okay.
Oh, there's hair everywhere.
From your head, I hope?
Hair is a whole situation.
It is. It looks like William has long hair, too.
Yes.
Yeah, kind of,
Does it get everywhere on everything?
Yeah.
William, have you had long hair for a long time, like in your life, or is this a new development?
It goes in and out. I started growing my hair long when I was about 16. And then I grew it for maybe 2 or 3 years. And it was way down, like past my shoulders. And then I pretty much cut it off. And then I started growing it longer again when I was in college. And then I got head lice, so I shaved it down to the skin.
Uh-huh.
And then I got a job where I don't really have to keep up my appearance that much, so it's been growing out again.
Cool.
So you've been all over the map.
Yeah. I've actually taken a few stabs at having just a normal person haircut a few times.
And how did that go?
All right. I've only had one haircut that I actually really liked. The rest of them
What did it look like?
It was kind of like it was short-ish and swept to the side. It looked pretty good, I thought.
It was full on Bieber, is what it was, and it was all that he cared about. It was his entire identity was wrapped up in this Bieber hair.
Totally.
And it didn't last for very long because his friends made fun of him and they didn't like it.
No, I did have one. The only one that I think my friends have made fun of me for was when I did like a half still long, probably about the length it is now, and then the other half was shaved. And they said that I looked like the guy from
Skrillex.
The Fifth Element.
Oh, on the Element? The Fifth Element guy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I did get some comparisons to Skrillex, because Skrillex was popular at that time, like 2011-ish.
Yeah.
But also the Fifth Element guy.
The Fifth Element guy. Well,
Which I actually think was a more accurate comparison than Skrillex. I look nothing like Skrillex.
I'm gonna totally Google image that shit, so excuse me for a moment. But also, like Fifth Element, I think there might be music in there for you, dear William.
Oh, there is. There is so much music in the Fifth Element.
I know.
I wanted to do a whole... I had this... When I was in college, I was teaching color guard, and I had this whole Winter Guard routine in my head to the opera from Fifth Element that never came to fruition.
Oh.
Yeah.
So if I put that there, does that appear?
Is what?
If I put that there, does that appear? I put something in the group.
Oh, I saw. Yes.
Oh, let me look.
Yep.
Where is it? I don't see
in the chat. So if you go to the Google Hangout, it should pop up at the top, if it didn't pop up at the top.
You might have to scroll over to the left side of the screen, and then in the top left, there's a
A
text
blue
box.
chat button.
Oh, totes. I see it. Yes, thank you.
I know in Skype, it'll have like a little thing at the bottom that says that somebody put something in the chat.
Yes, that's the same image that I found, and that happens to be, what is his name? His last name begins with an O. Gary
Isn't it
Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
Gary Oldman.
I love my memory sometimes.
Gary Oldman is in he plays Sirius.
He does. No. Yes.
Wait, Sirius.
Black.
Oh, is that true? Actually, I think it might be. Yes, it is.
I was like, yes, that's absolutely true, but now you were like calling doubt into my heart.
How easy
Is that
is.
your final answer?
No, I'm cool. He just has really
You are
long
cool,
hair.
baby.
Say what?
That's a whole different look.
Oh,
and
so
you're
there is
Commissioner
black.
Gordon, and somehow I never put all of this together.
That is the mastery of being a good actor. He's also doesn't he play? He plays an ape in the movie.
And the apes.
Yeah. Caesar, maybe? I don't remember.
I haven't seen any of the 8 movies.
No, me neither. Except like from the 70s. I've seen those.
Daryl and I went to go see the newest one that was filmed in New Orleans, and it's actually quite good. So, I mean, for a big budget I mean,
Or a really
there's
really
a lot
movie.
of plot points that they didn't need to include, I guess. But the overarching, like the deep-seated blah 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 brain space idea of the movie and how it relates to humanity is kind of cool.
So, William, if you and I ever have a date, that's probably something we should do.
I don't know.
Don't vomit. Don't vomit. You would be totally welcome. Mike, you might be steering that train.
Steering
Where-
what train?
Do they even show that anywhere? Or are they keep making new ones? Are they still making? There've been like several
The
in
new
the past few years, haven't
ones?
there? The Planet of the Apes movies.
Yeah, there's one that's out now or just recently came out. I haven't seen any of the other ones, so I can't speak to them as a whole. But Chris Pratt?
Oh, the
Wow.
guy from Star Trek.
Is it Chris Pratt in it? I don't know. You got to Google it. It's Dawn of the Planet of the Apes is the newest reboot, so I think that there's going to be more.
Well, I'm looking at Wikipedia. Even the original series went forever. There's like 5 of them.
Mm-hmm. They're really good. The first couple are really good.
There's Planet of, Beneath, Escape, Conquest, Battle 4.
Gary Oldman plays. I don't know what that means. All right.
Okay, guys, I just got to tell you, I just got a report from my home. Breaking news. So, I don't like animals in my house that I haven't invited, and there are mice in my new house, and I just got a report from my housemate that he has captured one of them. This is profound news to me because that means one less mouse that I might encounter and be totally like freaked out by, even though I am large and they are not.
Yeah.
Support me right now, please.
Support. You have support. I don't know how to support you.
You
in this.
don't? After all these years together, you can't support me?
There are no mice. There are no mice, and
That was
anything
the
that you
one
can't
mouse.
see can't hurt you. And if you accidentally see or hear one, it can't hurt you either because that hantavirus thing isn't real. It's totally CDC conspiracy theory. and you're not going to die of some sort of weird disease that they'll bite you in your sleep, and your skin will just expand like to so many different levels
Michael
that you
Chapman,
didn't even know.
What is
that-
happening right now?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
Thank
I've
you,
never heard
William.
of this.
You'll
Although
be
I was
fine.
reading about Art Robinson the other day and how,
Oh
like,
my
in
God,
the 90s,
yes.
he was like, AIDS doesn't exist. It's just a government conspiracy to make everyone scared so the government can take over. It's not real.
Who was saying this?
Art Robinson, who's running for our Congress over Peter DeFazio, and my neighborhood that's fucking awesome in the moment. There is one person who has a sign for this person who does not believe in AIDS.
Who doesn't?
I mean, he may now. The interview I was watching, he never actually said what he believes now. He was just like, why are you bringing this up?
Oh, I don't know why.
But I do know that he currently believes that we should sprinkle, I mean, you've all heard this one, that we should sprinkle the nuclear waste over the ocean because a little bit of nuclear activity is good for you. It's beneficial to humanity.
I'm sorry, who said that?
Art
The same
Robinson.
guy, Art Robinson.
Look it up, baby. Look it up.
Oh, God.
The ocean's pretty big and stuff, right? Like, you can just, like, put stuff in it and it's fine.
Yeah, I mean, that's why
There's a
all the
giant
garbage
pile
we
of
dump
crap
in
out
there
there.
hasn't become a problem, right? Or wait.
No, there's just a giant pile of
Yeah, all that
The
garbage
flotsam.
totally isn't washing up on our shores.
Nope. America's beautiful.
From sea to shining sea.
All of our garbage is in China.
Oh, my fucking head, yes.
So we just send it over there and they burn it for us.
Or Africa. Or Mexico.
So, as I told you, I was in a porn store in Yakima recently.
They have porn stores in Yakima?
Yeah, they totally do. And I have learned this through experience. And it is mostly staffed by people who are probably 27 and like to microwave really intense smelly food and like to gossip on the cell phone with other people. They have customers in the store. And one of the things they were talking about was Ebola and how it is spread throughout the U.S. And what they should be doing about people traveling to and from Africa and what that really looks like and what the quarantine should then look like because their children may get Ebola from people from Africa. I don't know if you know this, but I have done the research for you both.
And your research consists of the opinions of random 20-somethings in a porn store?
27-year-olds from Yakima.
Oh, 27-year-olds specifically.
Yes.
I would think that I would trust all of my information to come from 27-year-olds in Yakima, Washington. I feel like they are some of the most well-educated Washingtonians. And as a Washingtonian myself with an Oregon driver's license, I would say that Yakima is like the epitome of the American psyche, and that the information they're providing to you at the porn store, which is a gathering place for intellectuals in Yakima, is a blessing for you in what you're receiving. I feel really lucky to get this information secondhand, so I appreciate it.
Wait, no, I think this is third because it went from one hand to the second hand, and then now it's
you are correct. So third hand, even third hand, I feel like is really special and poignant to me, and it really hits me in a deep, enlightening place.
And I mean, the important thing isn't, how many people it's gone through, but the person that's coming through right now is someone you trust. So it could be fifth hand, 10th hand, it doesn't matter.
Right,
It's coming from
exactly.
someone that you trust to keep updated on the situation.
Mm-hmm. So thank you, Oblio.
You're so welcome. I mean, really, I build my life around collecting research from around the country for you so that I have a balanced opinion, because one source is not enough. You have to have multiple sources from multiple regions and multiple corners. And
I remember learning that. Yeah, I remember learning that.
Yeah. So if you're just going from one source, it's not very well balanced. So
Uh-huh.
I have made it my life's mission, actually, to collect this data for you.
That actually is, unfortunately, what I do for my job, but I mostly just talk to nutjob Republicans.
Oh, William, please do tell.
I work at the Venereal Disease Center downtown on 8th and Olive, also known as Venture Data.
Oh, yes! So, William, I have something to disclose to you.
Uh-huh.
My son worked at Venture Data for a period of time and recently was let go for his tardiness.
They let people go?
Yes! I don't know if you knew this. I am like the harbinger of information.
I know one person that's gotten actually laid off from Venture Data, but they don't usually do that.
Was his name Ian?
Probably.
No, the Ian I knew was my supervisor, and he quit.
Oh.
I bet that was the same one. I mean, you never know. You don't know these things. I mean, there's so many people coming and going from this secret place under the secret bridge.
Oh, yeah. Very high turnover rate. I see people come in, I don't see them again.
Mike?
Yeah?
There's something you don't know about me.
Oh? What is it that I don't know? I mean, there's many things that I don't know about you.
Well, I also worked at Venture Data at one point.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
What election cycle was that for?
Well, it didn't really particularly have to do with an election. It had to do with healthcare. And it was when I was probably 20 years old, which was like a minute ago. And when that happened, I was calling people to see what they thought about their healthcare provider.
Okay. Wait, so when was this actually? Was this around the Obamacare, when that was first announced?
Oh, honey, you are very generous. Actually, it was about 18 years ago.
Okay.
So it was during the Reagan administration?
It was during
How
the
long is
Depression,
18 years ago?
honey. That was 18 years ago. What year are we in? So it was like 1996.
14?
96, honey, 96.
96.
When MTV still had videos.
I don't think they did.
No, well, sort of. It was in transition. Not that I was
like
watching
92?
MTV at the time, but I know my MTV history.
Oh, William,
Educate us. When did they stop showing music videos?
Around the year 2000 or 2011, 2001.
So William is corroborating my assertion.
Yeah, no, I would believe him. He sounds like he has more information than I do. Mine is anecdotal.
And at first, they were showing a lot of cartoons, which was cool because a lot of the cartoons they were showing were really avant-garde.
Oh my gosh! Okay, William, hold on a second, because I'm really excited about your existence right now. Do you remember Liquid TV?
No, I don't.
I barely remember it.
Yes, that was where all the avant-garde cartoons
No, I think he does remember it. He just doesn't remember the name of it.
I'm going to send William something brilliant. So entertain him for a moment.
So
Liquid Television is an animation showcase that appeared on MTV.
See, he
aired on
before you
BBC
even
Two
did
in
it.
co-production with original air date before I was born,
Wait, when were you born? 1998?
1990.
See, 1990.
How old does that make him now?
Makes him
24.
24. It's 2014. He's got an easy year to do math.
Yeah, because I was born right on the 10th, so you just
Right on the decade.
yeah. Of course, it's really easy for people born in 2000, and you're like, well, what year is it?
Right. Well, those people aren't as cool as the rest of us that were born in the 20th century. Oh God, I can't do century names. It's
Yeah.
the 21st century now, and the previous
20th.
century was the 20th century. Because it's the current century plus one.
Because you start at year 0, and then you go 100 years, and then by the time you get to year 100, that's only, like, the first century already happened, but you're only at year 100. And then you just go up from there.
Right.
Okay,
All right,
I'm gonna-
folks. It has been 2 hours on the air.
And how much wine?
And almost the whole bottle. I can't. I have to pee so bad.
I already went pee.
Is that where you ran away to?
Yeah, did you notice me leave?
Yeah, no.
I love you for noticing.
I think I did notice you not at the computer, but I didn't know why.
So I just sent you both something amazing.
On the chatty thing.
Yes.
Oh, it's a YouTube video. All right, well, pause.
I think it should be our final note for the evening.
All
'Cause
right.
I like have a set to make and stuff. And William, you have till the end of the video to let me know what song you
What
might like
song
to hear
do you
in tomorrow
want-
night's set.
What song do you want to dance to? Think about your body. Think about all the songs that you know and love.
And what you might want to watch other people make sculptures out of.
It's a lot of control to pick a song.
Oh my
Yeah, it's
freaking head, you don't even know. But you do know. But it's something.
Do you have something in mind, William?
We can have a moment of silence while you each watch the video. It might be the thing that inspires you the most.
I know, it's no silence. Silence is the devil. Do you not know how Hangouts work?
Oh.
We can close it. We can close the Hangout, and then I can go pee, and then you can all watch the YouTube video in the privacy of your own cave.
Okay, but we have a very important question to ask William.
Yes, I know. That question has to be answered before it ends. There has to be a song, something, some sort of inspiration.
That is like William's muse.
Right, because anything, what you choose is going to be
I
very
don't know,
specific.
Exactly. I really have to think about this. Can you give me like half an hour to get back to you?
So William, you found me on Facebook. Accurate? Question mark.
Yes.
Okay, so you know how to message me then.
Yep.
Message me your song.
All right.
And I will weave it into the tapestry of our experience tomorrow.
All right. I'll have that to you soon.
Within half an hour, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah, that was the
So
problem.
10:39 is your deadline.
Yep. And on that note, watch the video and have a fan-fucking-tastic evening.
So cheers and toasts and the last swallows, all the things and the whatevers, and thanks for stopping by, William.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, it was fun. Good meeting you guys.
You too.
Likewise, very much so.
All right, well,
Give
we're
it
going to do it
a
again
try.
next week, so well.
Every Monday at 8 p.m., William.
All right.
Alrighty. So good night, internet. We'll talk to you later on the internet. That's how the internet works. So, all right, and this
Good night,
is
Gracie.
Ah, yes, brilliant, William.
cheers
Good,
and stuff.
good night, Internet.